G'day folks, Juno here from the People of Azeroth podcast. The reason I'm here today is because I am hosting a WoW Classic HC Community Cup. It's going to be a solo leveling cup. I'm quite excited for it. It's something I know the hardcore community loves to do, and there's not enough of them. So we're going to host one ourselves. It's going to be a lot of fun, and I've got the rules posted in the Discord, which you've seen, but this video is to extrapolate on those rules and to talk about the time zones and things like that. I didn't want the Discord post to be this crazy, legal contract of rules, but I do understand that people need a little more specificity when it comes to certain rules. So I will bring in, I'm going to try and keep this video short and sweet because I know the attention spans of people these days. So we're going to run through. So this is basically the post that you will have seen. Let's start from the top. The rules are, the date is going to be the 14th of May, which is a Saturday night. In America, 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time is the starting time. Now let's go through the time zones really quickly. That is a 6 p.m. start for guys on the East Coast, New York, etc. Then we're into the West Coast, folks. It's going to be a 3 p.m. start. For our Australian friends, Brisbane being on the East Coast of Australia, we are 8 a.m. Sydney's the same thing, 8 a.m. as well. There's no daylight savings at the moment. Perth, shout out to our Western Australian friends. Alenia's going to be up at 6 a.m. to do this. Our European friends kind of get boned on this deal. It's just the way it goes. So GMT, it's going to be 11 p.m. If you're in London, that's the time you're going to be starting anywhere in the UK. Central European time, I think, is midnight. So I get it that it sucks for you guys, but this is the best compromise I could come up with. Being a 5-hour tournament, even for the East Coast guys, it puts them through to 11 o'clock finish. So it's kind of just the best compromise I could do. It's never going to be perfect for everyone. People are going to be getting up early. People are going to be staying up late. Hopefully this is a good balance. Alliance side only is the next rule. Again, I get it. People are going to want to do Horde side. We can do that next time. Just support me on this one. Let's do Alliance side first. It's easier for me. I'm going to be solo casting this, so I understand Alliance side a lot better. The quest and everything is going to be easier for me to do it, so just stay with me on that. Server is Obsidian Edge. That's fairly self-explanatory. That's one of the Season of Mastery servers. It makes sense. It's a dead server. We'll have the place to ourselves. But also we've got that 100% experience, so it's going to be fun to see what people can do. Now, this is the exciting bit. Level 10 start, okay? So, I want this to feel like you're starting a new character at level 10. So, you have to kind of respect that, alright? You got to try and respect it. I'm allowing a certain amount of experience into level 10 because it's going to be virtually impossible for people to be exactly level 10. I don't want someone to be worried about handing in a quest or whatever that you're doing and you're going to run over. So I'm setting a limit of 2 bars maximum into level 10. That doesn't mean fucking try and be exactly 2 bars into level 10. Aim for level 10. Exactly. If you run over, then that's okay, because at the end of the day, you're not going to be getting an advantage. You're not going to game the system by doing that. If we have a close finish or any kind of a finish, your starting experience is going to be checked against the other person. So that delta is still going to be taken into account. So you're not... when the tournament starts is the experience that matters. What you have beforehand, you're not getting a head start with it. So just do me a favor, try and get as close to level 10 as you can. I don't want to level any level 9s though, so get to 10. But just don't push it too much on that. The reason why I've got a limit of 2 bars is obviously then if you set it at anywhere in level 10, people are going to come in at 10.99%, alright? Okay. Normal hardcore rules apply. Use the add-on. There's no cheating. Just respect the challenge, please. Okay? No auction house, no trading, no cheating. Don't have your high-level mate following you around helping, okay? Any kind of that stuff. I would like to think that the player base is mature enough to just appreciate and respect the challenge. It's like normal hardcore. Don't try and catch me out on rules and try and bend things and come up with some, like lawyer type stuff. All right, just respect the challenge. Synchronize Start. Okay, this was one of the things I'm excited about. What we're going to do is we're going to do a Synchronize Start as if you're all level 1 and everybody's loading into the same place. We are going to do it at level 10. We start in the war room in Stormwind Keep. That's the one directly behind where the king and the Onyxia woman is. So there's a couple of NPCs in there. So we're going to chill in there. That's where we're all going to start from. Hopefully people can get on 15 minutes before the event starts. And that's my vision, is to have 20, 30, 40 people all starting there. We're on a dead server. And we're going to have an army of level 10s busting out of Stormwind and going on their way to do quests and everything. I think it's going to be a really cool way to start the tournament. We haven't done it before. It's going to make it feel really alive, really vibrant. So I'm super excited about that. So please be there on time. Be ready to go. And that's going to be great. Now, we should talk about the fact that Night Elves... You might think you're getting boned on that deal. I get it that you've got to get over from the Eastern Kingdoms to Stormwind at level 10. It sucks. I get it. But it's one of the things that I want to do. So, on that basis, you will have to do the run. I'm cool with two things. If you've got a high level that you want to have... clear the path. If there's a bunch of you guys going to do it together and you have your main, you log over and you clear the wetlands run yourself on your main, that's cool. If somebody in the guild wants to do that and a bunch of you guys do that run, it's totally cool. I've done it myself before. You can do it at a really low level. I've done it level 9 before. Clear the path of the crocs and you can run through. It's not a big deal. I guess we could do mage ports maybe. I hadn't really considered that. It does involve grouping. Maybe we could make an exception for that if people really, really want to, but I would just try and keep the rule bending to a minimum if possible. Just clear that run when you're finished in the Night Elf starting area. Have someone clear the run for you and go through. If anyone's got any issues and they don't have any mates or whatever, hit me in Discord and I'll do it for you. It's not a big deal, but I would like to have everybody, including Night Elf, starting at level 10 the same place. Okay, quest log must be empty. Now this might sound harsh. The reason I want to do it is it ties in with what I said previously about how I want this to feel very much like a new character. I don't want it to be a continuation. I want this to be a new character at level 10, essentially empty bags, empty quest logs, same thing as whenever you start out. I want people to be running out, picking up their quest and starting their leveling experience from there. Second reason is, of course, if I don't say that, people are going to have a full quest log of fucking 15 quests that are just ready to hand in. The whole thing's just going to become a mess. So I want to see empty quest logs at the start. So that's something I want people to open on stream and show that you've got an empty quest log and that your bags are not like full of materials and stuff that you've stacked, ready to go. Just whatever. Just sort of respect that. Now the next thing is no professions before level 10. This is for the same reason. It's mainly just for alchemy. Like, I don't really care if anyone wants to do professions and stuff. It's not a huge deal, but if I don't mention this, then people get to level 8 and just farm Elwyn Forest and have just a million health potions and everything else to go with it. That's not in the spirit of the challenge of what we're trying to do here. Same thing with blacksmithing and even leatherworking, that someone could have a full stack of greens that you farmed for fucking 12 hours doing that to be ready to go for this. The best thing is, don't pick up any professions, don't have any of that shit before level 10. If you want to start doing it at 10, that's fine. This is a leveling competition. It's not about figure out a way to catch Juno out on rules. Okay. 5-hour duration, pretty self-explanatory. That's how long we want it to run. I'm hoping it's kind of not too short, not too long, especially considering the time that we're going to be finishing. We can see how this goes. We can either extend it or shorten it come the next event. depending on the feedback from this one. Register with the Google form and join the HC Cup Guild prior to the event. Okay, 2 parts to that. First thing is the Google form, which I will go through now. I wonder if I can drag that over onto stream. Maybe I'll just talk through it. It's not a big deal. Okay, yeah, I'll just talk through it rather than trying to bring it over. So there'll be a link with this post for the Google form that you click into to do it. It's very simple. Up at the top, it's got the date, time, etc. Event casting, it's got my Twitch stream, got the Twitch link there. Click it, check it out. Totally understand if you want to follow your favorite streamers while the event's on and watch that, go for it. If you want to watch mine, I'm going to be casting. I'm going to be splitting up the time equally between the people that's there. Keep an eye on what's going on, and we're going to try and duck into as many different streams as we can. Give everybody a little bit of love. Also got the PoA, People of Azeroth Discord link there. That's entirely optional. Don't feel you need to join the Discord. If you want to, you are absolutely welcome. But this will also be taking place through the hardcore Discord as well. It's worth noting this is an unofficial hardcore cup. This is not run through the hardcore leadership team or anything. However, it has been okayed, so we are not doing anything that we shouldn't do. The 3 questions you're going to have to answer on the form are Discord link, including your hashtags. That's going to make it easier for me to contact people if need be, pre, during, or post the event. So please include that information. Character name, which is going to be the one that you use during the tournament, so please include that. And your Twitch stream link. If you're not streaming, that's cool, but I would love to have as many people streaming as possible, so do what you can there. That covers the form. Now the next thing is the guild. The guild is forming now. It should be done by then. We're 5-6 weeks out, so I'll have the guild ready to go by then. It's called HC HC Cup in 2 words, capital HC, and we'll get everybody into that. I'm going to use that guild to be able to keep an eye on levels, keep an eye on who's still alive. If you die, G quit. If you're out, if you quit or for whatever reason, and it'll let me know who's still in there. That takes care of those things. If you need to get an invite and there's nobody on, just hit me in the DMs and I'll meet you, or we'll figure something out. Prizes, right. Not going too crazy in the prizes this time. I just want to get this deal happening. I know most people are not in it for the prizes. We're here for fun. We're here for the entertainment. So the winner is going to get bragging rights and a shout out on the podcast. The People of Azeroth podcast is coming back very soon with a focus completely on hardcore. We're going to be interviewing hardcore guests, and we're going to be talking to participants of the tournament and just the game in general. So yeah, the People of Azeroth HC chapters are coming. You're going to get a shout out on the podcast and some recognition there. We will also probably drop some Twitch subs on 1st and 2nd place, stuff like that. I'm not going to put any numbers or figures out there, but we will give some love to the winners. Okay, let's just say that. And the final thing is check the YouTube video for more in-depth info on rules, which is what we're doing right now. I was hoping to have this run a little bit shorter because I'm not sure if people are going to sit through 13 minutes, but we've got through it. It's done. Any questions beyond this, if you've got any issues or anything, just DM me. The DMs are open. If not, if you want to email or whatever, if you don't use Discord, well, yeah, whatever, people of Azeroth podcast@gmail.com. Get in touch with me, and thanks for watching the video. See you all there.